Alright, testimony. I was told to start at 6. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, maker of heaven and earth, that gave us the fruit of the vine. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is God, the Lord is one. Now, a lot's going on, so I'm going to walk you through this real quick. We were promised that we would accept the table prepared for us in the presence of our enemies and celebrate. So, use this as a marker. I'm bringing clarity for what I've done for you today, and I'll explain some other things. All right, celebrating. I have my own priesthood and way of doing things. You can either accept me as I am or not. I have a perfect plan and reason for everything that I'm doing. Some people can see
the day God descended as a warrior, everything changed. 3 nations rose to destroy Israel, but heaven responded. God didn't send a messenger. He came himself, riding a cherub, wrapped in glory, fire before him. The heavens shook, the earth trembled, and the enemies saw not soldiers, but a living storm. Lightning was his arrow, darkness his shield, and his voice shattered the sky. Terrified, the enemy fled, because that day Israel didn't fight. The Most High did. If you believe God still fights for his people, write amen in the comments.
So, I'll regale you with what happened today. And if you were following me and with Jesus, the testimony is going to resonate with you. Some will say, Lord, that was nerve-wracking, but I came through. Lord, that is your signature. Now, some of you got money. I made sure that that's a whole different, I'll have to have a strategic top secret, which I will clue you in on through my usual secular videos. Discussion about how some things are playing out. My condolences to, I've been in a ship sinking mood lately, so there is a purpose for that. Mostly I have a problem with their religious differences. We're settling everything, but Indonesia, I believe. Now, that's for proof and to give you more hope and increase your faith that all of this is real, to take away that place you're in your head, which is, I don't know which is God, I don't know what to do. I told you to stay inside. You go outside, you're going to get confused. You go outside when you have grace to do it. Now, many of you were put into a position where I opened up a door to family. I had promised a long time ago to reconcile you to your family as well. And the discussion pretty much was circling around my words. But you could see a change, an apologetic tone in who you were talking to. There was fellowship. I was in the midst. I enjoyed every minute of it. My own testimony and why I let all of this play out was to give you this testimony, because I said, I'll go before you. I will use myself as an example to explain your next step. Your first step, you're celebrating with me. You're having a beer with Jesus. It's just the way it is. There's a lot that happens during these awesome, very awesome heavenly reunions and celebrations, especially in the air. You never know what's going to happen because the plan gets revealed to you. So, you first listened to me and you started detecting they really do have a lying spirit. Because they said something that they actually thought they heard from you. And then you stood your ground and said, I did not say that. I said this. And then you explained to them, here's Revelation 16:13. Here is what's going on. There is a remnant. And you stood your ground. You had a chance to take the easy way out and go straight for the money. And I kept telling you, do not ask for money. Then at the end, once the fellowship happened and the person you were assigned to speak to felt my presence again, they felt loved. You've taken those steps to establish your credibility, your legitimacy. As I promised you, this is your kingdom that I'm establishing for you. I have to keep your credibility intact. I'm not worried about what you think I'm worried about. I have a much more expansive plan. So then, of course, I was listening to things that I wanted to address, separating us more from the more churchy type. Don't fall into that trap. That's not going to be your credibility. When people have lost patience, attention spans, and anger and frustration is flaring, all they want to hear is my words. Everybody's going to have to choose a side, yes, but I am honoring what I said. That's 52 days. So you keep asking me, is that you? And I'll tell you no. So many of you had to explain to the person that was not God. What did I use? For the majority, men are on one side having trouble in their marriage with their wife. Father and son having the same exact issue. Now, it also puts you into a position to do something that I've longed to do for women, men, everyone. Take your pride, put it down there, because you were stuck. Not only did I keep my promise, I did more behind the scenes for you than you know, because it's still residual and in motion. For the prodigals, I've pressed the stop button. For my kingdom spouses, a reminder to your prodigals, you are not in alignment with the Lord Jesus. Your rapture theory already happened. I felt a lot of people, is this real? Am I dreaming? In the air, it's different. In the air, you've entered into combat zones. So you have to be aware of how in the middle, when you're stuck, without armor, without a wingman, without someone by your side, vulnerable you actually are.